and I really should be letting these two take a stab at each other. But instead, I've essentially made myself visible to both players, and that's really just going to bite me in the butt in the end, I think, because Watts knows that I've been playing this for a little bit, so I think he's going to try to make a stab at me. And if I've been weakening all of my Muta build with tagging Feral back and forth again, I think it's just the favors. Yeah, and I'm just gonna throw. It looks like I'm just gonna throw these lings at him. Well, they're gonna do some damage in the back here first, but at the end of the day, they are really just gonna hurt. They're just gonna come over here and tear him apart. But let's see if Feral's. I'm certain is just. He's probably only has eyes for Hydra at this point. He wants blood, considering all of the damage that was done over here, and the fact that he's now having to. He's finally getting his expansion, which is good because this natural is not going to last much longer. Or I'm sorry, not the natural, but the main is not going to last much longer. So he's really got to get that second out. But yeah, of course he is ready for blood, and this is not pretty, I'm sure. Now, thankfully, I think I got a couple corruptors out, which is going to take care of those guys pretty well. But this is really the big deal right here is all of these zealots. And Feral is really like I remember a game we used to play in Brood War where he literally it was the fastest map possible, and all he did was just rally straight through all of his zealots, and that it just was wave after wave after wave of zealots, and there was just really like no matter what you built, it's just he just kept throwing them at your front gate, and you could kill him fine, but there was just nothing you could really handle it. So he just kept doing it over and over and over again, and these though they will die, but Watts is definitely going to come in and make me suffer for the fact that we two engaged. So yeah, Pharaoh, you started it. Yeah. I figured you guys started attacking each other. So I didn't realize that you guys hadn't touched each other once this entire game. But yeah, Watts definitely came in and finished this off. So this would have certainly have been a GG for me because there is just no way I'm gonna get out of this at all. I can't remember though. He might have backed off on this for the sake of the game, just to see if I can get myself back up again. But really, at this point, why? Because I'm dead, rightfully so. I had done way too much harassment against both players, and they just took me apart for it. Yeah, I don't even know why I sent those corruptors in there. I know I was mad at Medivacs and hate Medivacs, but yeah, it looks like that he completely ditched it. So let's see, we're back to production again. Well, look at me. Yeah, my natural's dead as well too, but I am working off what was a third at one point. So, getting the Baneling nest back. Let's see. Let's see if they engage here as well too. It looks like Feral is really, he kind of got a little bit held back with his economy here a little bit because his second took a little bit of time to get up. And it looks like Watts came in here just and I'm finally engaging Feral with his huge bio ball, and I think he might. Yeah, I don't think Feral has anything in which to handle this, and I think after the attack against me, he just doesn't have anything to bring back, and I mean, he just really spread his economy thin with only one Robo and two Gateway. Well, the 4 gate with Warp, he probably would have been able to hold us off, or at least wall, and maybe make a couple sentries here at the ramp to hold it off. But I think he was just so excited to get those zealots into my base and just tear me apart that there really was nothing too much you could do to bounce back from this. Again, that's kind of the main problem with a free-for-all that has 3 people individual is that if everyone's not engaging everybody, especially in this case that Watts just had the opportunity to really build his. He's got a whole another squad of Marines and Medevacs here as well too. It's just no way. He just he hadn't. I don't think he's lost a unit this entire game, minus the couple of Marauders and Marines that I killed here during his initial expansion. But other than that, like there is just absolutely no way that he managed to get. Excuse me. There's no way that Watts was going to come out of this ahead because he just really no one paid attention to him at all. And now with this big bio ball, what measly forces I had left was just completely compromised. Let's see if the Banelings can even do anything here. Let's see. Keep them on the creep. See, they saw him, and that's the problem. So move in. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple, but that just wasn't enough. So I think this is certainly GG for myself, and it looks like um, Feral is done here as well too. So he's mining off his natural here and getting a forge down so he can build more cannons. But yeah, this he pretty much took it. He took the game here by essentially sitting on his butt. Let's see. Did he have upgrades? Oh yeah, he got 2 and 2 in the upgrades as well too. Yeah, he just no harassment at all, heading towards the Watts. In fact, he doesn't even care about all these idle SCVs here too. He's just mining off a second base with a planetary fortress, and he just has more Marines than he knows what to do with. So, yeah, looks like that's about it. I think I stick through in this, but I just don't. Obviously, there's just not too much here yet. So, all right. There we go. So thank you again so much, everyone, for taking the time to look at this. And Jason and I'm sorry, Farrell. Farrell left. Sorry, Farrell. Farrell and Watts, I appreciate you hanging out and playing it. This cast is for you guys, but anyone else who wants to sit and enjoy, you're more than welcome. I hope to be doing this again, and I really would like to cast more. My games, pro games alike. I mean, I can't cast the pro games as well as people like Husky or HD can, but certainly I don't feel bad casting my own games, at least, because they're my own folly and my own fault. So I hope to be doing more, and I hope people will continue to play and pay attention. Thanks so much, and see you later. Bye.